singing that girl, and you different, you can stand out. If you wanna lead the orchestra, turn your back on the crowd.
So many times you're sitting in classrooms listening to professors just so monotone, boring, but I think he brought the comedic aspect out too, and he really engaged people.
Happy to be here. My name is Jonell Barron. I'm the founder of iStrive. This is a great, great day. It's funny, I can remember growing up in Gary, Indiana. Gary was deemed murder capital when I was growing up. So my mother did something which was good parenting then, and right now it would probably be called child abuse. You know, she whooped me to make sure that I stayed on the straight and narrow, and you know, it was a season of my life where I was getting like so many whoopings, and I thought I was adopted. I said, this can't be my real family, you know, because I'm like, this really wouldn't be a part of my life. And then I found out she really was my mama, and I was kind of stuck. Anybody ever just thought you wish you was adopted? Like, I don't want to go home. Like, it was just a season of my life was just whoopings. I grew up and my father was actually in jail. And so I didn't have that father figure, I just had my mother. So the problems of my past, they could have impacted me in such a way that I just broke down and I gave up. But as a result of that, one of the things that changed for me was my perspective.
Well, at first I was surprised that I could really relate with him as he was speaking. I was expecting something different, and I was pleasantly surprised, to say the least.
You know how you go to the amusement park and you know that the roller coaster is going to have a dip. You wait 2 hours in line to get on it, and then when you get on it, you screaming and hollering like you did not know that it was going to happen. Like, you watched it from the freeway when you came up, you saw it for 40 miles, and then you stood there for 2 days camping out, singing songs, and then you get on waiting patiently. They strap you in as if you're going outer space. They clamp you down, and then when they get to the part where it starts clinking, click, 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 silence. Oh, girl, I'm scared. Or you got the fellas like, fellas don't know how to like yell out. They just, and it's like they're playing with you because you know it's coming. You know the drop is coming, and you're trying to brace yourself for something you've never experienced before. And so all of a sudden, here come the drop, and it just take your breath away. You're like, oh. And then you get tough all over again after the drop. Yeah! It rocks. I'm going again. That's how dating is. I just wasted money because I didn't see the value of money. And anything that you don't know the value of, you will abuse. You will think that there's an endless supply. So my suggestion is to have some financial goals. Have an amount that you want to save every semester. Have a designated goal each month to where money goes for entertainment, money goes to books, money goes to family, money goes to savings. In order to have a balanced life, you have to have integrity and character. In college, that is almost seem like a foreign concept. And the thing is, talent may get you there, but character and integrity will keep you. So when you think about how you're striving to maintain all of the things you're doing, whether you're a parent, whether you're a student, whether you're in the arts, the plethora of things that you have going on, make sure you set a schedule, you stick to a schedule, live on paper so that you can have balance in your life and accomplish your goals.
He was funny, he related, and that is the best because obviously we're all in college, and when someone isn't relatable, then what's the point?
We were from 2 different backgrounds, 2 different cultures, but college gave me that experience. And so now I have a network in Australia. How many people are you missing and passing every day because you just hang with your sorority sisters or your fraternity brothers or these 2 gentlemen who drink at the bar all the time? Like, how many times have you missed people? You know, buy somebody a drink at the bar you don't know next time, you know? Buy them some pretzels then if you don't drink, but just connect with people on a deeper level. We have to go deeper in friendships in college because these are friendships that stay with you through life. Ladies, these are your bridesmaids. You're looking at them.
He's very passionate. It's like he just like sucks you in with his information.
Happiness is based on happenings. Have you ever hung out with your younger brother or sister and you take them skating, you take them to the mall, and you go home and they say, well, I'm bored. And you say, what do you mean? Like, I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock. I'll spend $50 on you because nothing's happening. They're no longer happy. But there's something greater than happiness. There's joy. And that comes from fulfilling your passion and your purpose. Don't tell my wife this, but I will go broke to live out my passions than to make all the money in the world and be miserable because I've never fulfilled my dreams. Because that is an integral part to leadership, to having influence in the lives of others. And I will challenge you that in varying segments of your life, varying organizations, varying circles, you have large amounts of influence. Now, the thing about leadership is whether you choose to use it or not. But you can influence people for positive or for negative. And whether you realize it or not, if you're not doing it for positive, then it's really inadvertently negative. Because there's times that you can take advantage of the influence that you have if you simply invest in people. So you have to have a positive attitude. You have to love the people that you're working with, love what you're doing. You have to have influence in the arena that you want to lead in. And you have to be a voracious reader. Leaders are readers.
I think John-El brings an authentic quality to his speaking. I feel like there's an organic connection with him.
No matter where you're at, you can still go further, don't get knocked down kind of thing. You can always get back up.
You feel comfortable asking him questions or just trying to like open up to him?
For me personally, it was like super relatable.
I just think he has great experiences he's talking through, and he's obviously been inspired himself.
My parents, a lot of the time, they kind of just go, oh, business is a safe route. Just go with business, sit behind the desk, get your paycheck. But I think it's really important to follow what you believe in.
You learn things new from people who have had a different life than yourself. You can kind of see things from a new perspective.
I could share many things in my life that run parallel to what he experienced.
It's definitely something that I don't see that much. And I'm very interested to see where he's able to take further workshops or events.
If this was going to go on a second time, I would tell a lot of people to go to it.
You different, back on the crowd. You different.
I think communication has always been natural for me. I mean, I grew up in a single-parent household around a lot of women, so it was a lot of conversations happening. So, but I was in college 5.5 years, so I think I mastered the college experience. So I'm very familiar with it, and so it's fun to relive those times and talk about how I made it through some difficult points and moved on to fulfill my purpose in life, what I strive.